Okay guys, it's time for another review. And this week I've got a package from Formica Modular Ant Farm Kit. And in this package is the Formica all-in-one mini ant habitat. So it'll be exciting to see what we've got in here. Stay tuned. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a code word that you can use online to give yourself a 15% discount. So just use the link in the description below. Stay tuned. Now I want to be completely transparent with this review, so just to let everyone know, I was not sent this to review. I bought this myself online to do the review of this product because I hadn't actually seen a 3D printed nest before, so I just wanted to see what it was actually like. So it's not sponsored by the Formica Ant Farm Kit people at all. This is purely me just buying the kit and doing a review of it. So let's get into it. Okay, let's see what's in this package. So first up, we actually have some substrate, some sand or gravel, which is nice. We've got a pair of tweezers in here as well, plastic tweezers to use, which is good. This is an all-in-one kit, so it's got a bit of everything. We've got some cotton wool here for the hydration chamber. We have the all-in-one nest here, which we'll unpackage and have a look at. Nicely packaged here, nice and safe. What else have we got? Okay, we've got a little pipette, plastic pipette here for hydration. And then finally we've got some accessories here, so it'll be interesting to see what all these bits and pieces are. So there we go with the contents that we have in the package. Anything else? Nope, she's empty. Okay, so let's quickly just go through these contents again. So the accessories that we have here, we've got the all-in-one nest. We have the cotton wool for the hydration chamber, plenty of it in there. The gravel sand for the Outworld. We have the plastic pipette for using in the hydration chamber. And then we have the set of plastic tweezers. All right, let's have a closer look. So let's have a look at the all-in-one nest and foraging area. So it's a 3D printed nest. And the quality of the 3D printing is actually really nice. I've got a 3D printer myself, which I'd like to try out. But this is nicely made. You can see the finish on it here, quite nice and smooth. There's no pieces hanging off it or anything, so it's been finished well. You've got the detail here. You'll see some little indents or lines in the printing, but that's actually part of it. It's actually a very nice feature that you've got with it. So first of all, we have the acrylic lid that goes over the Outworld. Again, nice little holder on the top there so it can be removed easily without dropping it. And that shows you the Outworld that we have here on the end. Now it's only a small Outworld, but just keep in mind this is just the beginners or the mini ant habitat. For some of the smaller species and ants in general, they don't need a huge Outworld anyway. Okay, the nest, again another lid here with a nice little handle that's been 3D printed on the top, which is a nice feature, fits nice and snugly on the top of the nest area here. Okay, inside we can see there's the red film on this as well. So for those light sensitive ants, this is a nice little feature. So Outworld, and then the nest, and then the hydration chamber on the end here. And then you've got this little port on the end, which is also 3D printed, which we can connect up to. Okay, so let's have a bit of a closer look now of the components of this all-in-one mini nest. So again, we've got the red film here over the nest area. Now this is just a thin film of red that you can just remove easily as well, whether you need it or not. Some people have a particular taste. I don't mind it over there on the ants, so you don't disturb them if you take the lid off. Now inside here you can see the printing of the chambers. I've chosen one of the colors. There is actually 4 to choose from on the website, which is really nice, so you can customize it, which is a pretty cool feature with a printed nest. So you can see the detail and the quality here. It's not just nice and round and uniform. I like it because it's a little bit different and a bit jagged. The compartments are different sizes, so that's really nice. On the end here we have the hydration chamber. Now that has a hydration section there as well, so the water can get through and in, which is pretty cool. So you can see how nicely finished that is as well. It's got a micro mesh wall in there that allows for the optimal airflow to get in, and also a bit of moisture into that nest as well. Okay, so there's a little bit closer there so you can see sort of the quality and the finish. Alright, let's now have a look at the moisture chamber. So get some of that cotton wool. I used about half of it here. You can just stuff that in the end like so, and then you can get your pipette, plastic pipette, fill that with water, and then you can moisten and dampen that cotton wool up. That'll keep the humidity in the nest nice and high. Now there's a little lid that came in the accessories pack that just goes on the top. Now I found with this lid, it wasn't a perfect fit. I did have to do a few little adjustments with that. Now on the end here we have the tube connector. So again, in the accessories pack there's this 3D printed connector like this. Again, you can see it's got a rough sort of finish on it, but that's good. That's what we want, and you'll see why in a second here. So two particular ends on it. Again, in that accessories pack we have the water tube, and that just slots right into the end of this 3D printed nest. Nice, firm, tight fit, which is great. We don't want anything escaping. Then with the tube provided, we can just pop that on the other end. And again, that's a nice, snug fit. It's not going to fall off. You don't have to be worried about that at all. And then we can just pop that on the end here, on the tube connector. So that's really nice. I love the fitting of the components here. It's nice and strong. Okay, let's have a look at the Outworld now. So the Outworld here, again, as I mentioned, it's not a huge Outworld, but that's completely fine for what we've got. So we've got the gravel, sand that's been provided. We can tip some of that into the Outworld. Bottom of the Outworld has a little bit of a rough finish, which is good. Stops everything just slipping and sliding around in there as well. So tip a bit of that in there. There's plenty of sand provided for this Outworld. I used about half of it. Like so. Okay, in the accessories pack as well is this 3D printed feeding dish, which is a nice little thing to add. And you can just pop that in there. So you've got a nice little area, you can just pop some food in, or a little bit of sugar water or honey water or something like that in there for your ants as well. And that's the Outworld. It's basic, it's simple, but it works. And the nice clear acrylic lid on the top so you can watch them. Again, the red film just goes over the nest, if you like that. And then you've got the lid on top to keep it nice and dark in there. And there it is, the all-in-one. Okay, so in review, this nest, we have the hydration chamber. Had to make a few adjustments to the lid to get that to fit on perfectly, but that was fine, easy to do. The nest, beautiful, love the design. It's not uniform like a lot of other nests out there. The chambers are all different, love it. Outworld, simple, easy to use. This is a really nice kit. It's basic, doesn't take up a lot of room, but really well designed. The connectors, nice and snug, beautiful, which I love. There's no fear of anything escaping from this nest at all. Now I've just got to get a colony inside it. Okay, well if you've stayed around this long, you're in for a reward. So the guys at Formica Modular Ant Farm Kit have given me a code word to use, which you can just pop in at the checkout in the coupon area, and you can use that for a 15% discount online. So just click on the link in the description below, that'll take you there, and then you can just choose what you want, pop in the code word, which is, got that pen and pencil ready, all in capital letters, Novo Ants. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please make some comments, thumbs up, give me your thoughts on these nests if you've used them before. And if you haven't subscribed already, just subscribe. I'd love it. And we've got many more videos to come. Alright guys, that's all for now. Happy ant keeping.